Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is this. It is Coco Bambi. I was inspired by INSPO. I hope I pronounced that right. I'll leave her details down below. But yes, I came across her video and it just looked amazing. I was like, yes, Bambi's got some Coco up in there. So anyway, yes, stay tuned.
Hey, you
And I
man,
hope to
come.
see
She's over here.
in my next video. So I'm taking MAC's paint pot in laying low and I'm applying that all over my eye. I'm setting that with Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And then I'm going in with MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep and using that as a transition colour. I then go in with that brown shade from the Vanity Planet from Wet n Wild and I'm applying that to my crease area. I then go back in with the Dark Deep just to blend that out. And then I go back in with that brown shade to define the crease a little bit more. I'm then going with Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony, and I'm using that just to cut out a crease. And then go back in with that brown shade, and I'm using that just to blend out the pomade so that it's not too harsh. Then go back in with the Dark Deep just to blend it all out. It's basically adding, taking away colour until I'm satisfied. Then back with the laying low and I'm using that to cut out the crease. So I'll take small strokes and I'm following my natural crease and I'm just going to wing it out at the end. I then go in and fill the rest of the lid. I'm going back into that palette, so I'm taking the beige shade and I'm applying that all over my lid with an e.l.f. brush. Then taking Rimmel's Glam Eyes eyeliner, liquid liner, and I'm just making a tiny little wing. So that's the eye done, and I go in and add some lashes off camera. So I'm using NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I'm using that on my waterline, and I'm bringing it just below my bottom lashes. Then going in with the usual suspects, that's L'Oreal True Match in Espresso and Deep Cool. So I'm using my finger just to apply it to my face first, and then I use a Real Techniques brush and I buff that into my skin. As usual, I'm avoiding the center of my face because I don't like to put too much product there. Then going in with LA Girl Pro's concealer in Toffee, and I'm applying that underneath my eye, on my forehead and also on my chin. I'm using a damp beauty blender and a miniature one, and I'm just blending that all out just to give that flawless finish. I got this from Primark actually. I think you can get about 5 for about £1.50. So yeah, it's a bargain. Go get you some, girl. I don't know why I always do this American accent. Like, really, I need to stop. So anyway, back in with my Real Techniques brush, and I'm just using that just to blend out the demarcation line between the concealer and the foundation. I'm just so used to using a brush, so I think that's why I use it, because I could do it with a beauty blender. You know, old habits die hard and all of that jazz. Old habits. I'm doing this voiceover in one take, so yeah. Please bear with me, guys. So I've gone in and contoured with the NYX Cream and Highlight Contour Palette, and I've rounded off the end of the contour just to give a more Bambi look. Then I set my eyes with Sacha Buttercup setting powder underneath my eyes, on my forehead, and also on my chin. I then go over the contour with that brown colour from the Vanity palette, and again rounding off the edges, end. So yep, underneath the contour I'm going in with Sacha Buttercup setting powder just to define it that little bit more. So I'm now dusting away the powder on my forehead, the contour, underneath the contour, and underneath my eyes I use a different kind of method. I pat it into the skin first and then I wipe it away. So I'm literally just pushing the powder into the skin just to help it set that little bit more. I then take Sleek's blush in Flushed, and I'm applying that in a circular motion and all the way into my hairline. Then I'm taking Kiko's 208 Water Eyeshadow with a more fluffy brush and applying that to my cheeks. So underneath my eyes I'm taking that brown again from the palette, and I'm just doing a tiny bit of a smoky eye, nothing major, just to help that white stand out that little bit more. Then to make the dots, I am using NYX Jumbo Pencil, and I'm randomly applying dots to my face, no particular order, just applying. Don't go overboard though, guys, yeah? And then taking the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Black Bean, and I'm using that to draw on my nose. Then I'm making a connecting line down to my top lip. I'll fill in my top lip, and then I'll just outline my bottom lip and then fill it in again with NYX Lip Lingerie in Beauty Mark. And this is the finished look. So I'm now going in with Garnier's Micellar Water and a cotton pad, and I'm just removing makeup from the centre of my face. Center of my forehead, not my face. I'm taking a piece of toilet roll, pulling these sheets apart, and I'm cutting it in half. So I'm now applying liquid latex with a knife to the middle of my head in a circular motion, and I'm ripping that tissue up even further. I'm just literally applying it right on that dot where I applied the latex. So I'm just using the liquid latex, and I'm just folding up the piece of paper just to try and get it into a round shape. So safety first, guys, don't use a knife, use something else, but I didn't have anything else, so a knife had to suffice. So I'm here making a hole in the middle of that circle, and the knife got too hard to use, so I just ended up using my fingers. And I'm just patting the sides down just to blend into my skin. So once it's dry, that circle wasn't round enough for me, so I went in with scissors and I cut a more circular motion. A circular shape. One take, guys, one take. Let's do this. So I took some setting powder, Sacha Buttercup, and I just took away that shine just to make it matte. I then went in with some red face paint, but realised that I should have put the foundation first, so I went in after the face paint and put the foundation just to take away that colour, make it blend into my skin tone. Then I went back in with the red face paint just to fill it in, just to give it a base, a red base, because, you know, I've been shot, blood, red, you know, yeah. So I filled it all in underneath the the tissue, and I'm now going in with black just to give it a bit of dimension. I then took Ben Nye's fresh scab blood, and I filled the circle in with that. I did want coagulated blood, but you know, I wasn't about to pay the price, so fresh scab it is. I then took some fake blood, which I got from Poundland. You can get 2 in a packet, and just apply that to the center. It wasn't dripping, so I was trying to use the knife to make it drip a bit more. That didn't work, so I just went back in with more blood. And that's the finished look, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Yes, poor Bambi got shot. But please like, subscribe and comment down below if you'd like to see more videos. Bye.